salutation. Somewhere there's a day. Somewhere. Night turns into day turns into night, and all that. Anyway, this quest, Shall We Dance, I think is a dancer starting quest. Looks very bright, lovely, quest-like. Gotta love a quest-like quest. This slow midson gentleman appears just a tad too excited about something. Does he? Is he excited? I mean, well, I guess with those arms, any kind of quick movements might be seen as excitement. I don't know, he's a big gentleman. I believe. Let's see what he says now. What do you say now? Nothing. Okay, it's just a blacked out quest, I believe. Anyway, Samurai, Red Mage, where's Red Mage? There's Red Mage. Alright, what do you got to say for yourself now? This low midson gentleman appears just a tad. Oh, yeah, right. This quest will unlock the dancer job. I wonder what that guy would sound like. Probably like a pirate kind of R. But it's a low midson pirate. So like R. Good sir. Oh, good sir. You could spare a moment, yes? I don't know that he's a homeless pirate. That might be too. Might be a little too gruff there. Let's see. Good sir. Oh, good sir. You can spare a moment, yes? Of course you can. You see, I've just witnessed a performance most marvelous, and I simply must tell someone about it. What sort of performance, you ask? Why, none other than a troupe of traveling dancers hailing from Razatan across the sea. I dare say their bold, exotically beautiful motions are like nothing our realm has ever seen. Yeah, okay, so I gotta have to break that down. What sort of performance? A bunch of people, troupe of traveling dancers, Razatan, beautiful place. I dare say bold, exotically beautiful motions like nothing our realm's ever seen. Okay, yeah, well. Adventurers like you are always on the lookout for stimulation, new experiences, are you not? You simply must witness this spectacle for yourself. Just follow this road towards the convent on the Dutiful Sisters. And to run smack dab into the stage they've set up in the square. Well, the Dutiful Sisters, it's a beautiful place, I think. I guess if they set up a stage... this might not be too illegitimate here, I suppose, Like, the fella is just, I've seen bouncers at various places that, very similar to this guy. Yeah. This guy's got bouncer written all over him, I think. I'm surprised it's not like sewn into his gym shorts, Anyway. good man, why ever are you wasting your time with silly old me when one of the greatest spectacles the realm has ever seen awaits you? Hurry to the square and feast your eyes on this beauteous from Razatan and promise that you won't regret it. Huh. I think he's bouncing between several British Isles accents, which makes me very suspicious. Sometimes he's a Scotsman, sometimes Irish. The eager Low Minson shares with you the news as I'm jumping out of his boots. As he tells it, troop dancers has arrived, all pirates. Okay, yeah, as he tells the troop dancers arrived to tell far off Razahan, their singularly sublime movements both delight the eyes and stir one's very soul. So smitten is he with their performance that he positively insists that you see it for yourself. Should you be inclined to humor the excitable fellow, make your way to the lower decks. See for yourself what all the fuss is. Where's this thing located? Lower decks. That's what the guy said, so he's honest on that point anyway, I believe. Not sure I trust him. I got to. Why? Oh no, this is the mission that I was assigned. What are you? You don't look like a stage. See you already. Are you a stage? It's certainly a bunch of visual content, but a stage, maybe not so much. Amigo. Let's see for himself what all the fuss is about. Oh, wait a minute. More British Isles accents. What's this thing I'm holding? Looks like a twig. Ah, that's sweet. Anyway. Would you take me, dear child? Would you take me, dear child, if I was a blacksmith? No. Very well. Okay. Amigo.
Greetings, traveler. Come to see our little show, have you? On behalf of Troop Ffxiv, I welcome you. My two mates are seeing to the final preparations of the speak. Don't wander too far, the curtain will be rising any minute now.
What what's that middle part? Final prep. Oh yeah. Well, let's see. Final preparations. Again, I wonder if this is some kind of a setup here. My troop mates proceed to the final preparations, even as we speak. Does that mean my final preparation? Anyway, don't wander too far. Right. Rising curtains. It's been quite some time since we brought our harp to these shores. So our fearless leader tells us. What does that mean? I've been practicing day and night ever since we arrived to bring you and your country the performance of a lifetime. Certainly looks like it. Fit as a fiddle, I believe, is a term that is occasionally used. Yeah. Anyway. Wait for the show to begin. Hey, look at that! As for yours truly, believe it or not, this is actually my first time in Eorzea. Still a newcomer to the troop, you see? Oh, but would you look at the time? We'll be making the stage shortly. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. Okay, so I guess that means she doesn't want to go like, get wasted behind a barricade somewhere. I'm not sure that Martin here would ask her, but, Yeah. let's stare at each other. No, occasionally, as for yours truly, believe it or not, I think that's what you said. I gotta contemplate some things. Comprehension sometimes escapes me. Hard to believe, I know. Anyway, as for yours truly, believe it or not, this is actually my first time in Eorzea. Okay, so that's the first time here. Still, you see, let's place it back. Enjoy the show. Why would I see that? How would I see that? Yeah, that's just colloquialisms. Till September the 12th. So today's the 1st. I believe September the 1st. And I think I might have a practice session this evening. Let's see. Wow, that's really loud. Wait for the show. Oh yeah, I was looking for the where'd the guy go? I guess he I guess he disappeared. Seemed awfully eager. He's been there for a long time, but where is he now? Probably bouncing amongst the show. Hmm. Suspicion. Anyway. There's probably a blurb. You arrive at the lower decks and speak with a young woman who introduces herself as a dancer of Troop Falsium. She explains to you that she is making her final preparations before taking the stage. Cordially invites you to stay around and enjoy the show. You have no other pressing business to attend to. Why not do just that? Stick around and enjoy the show. Huh. Well, show bread and all that, I guess. Show. Lower desk. Speak with the other one. Right. Well, let's see what's going on here. Probably a destination. Wait for the show to begin. So close, yet so far. Oh, cannot make the voyage to our home. Bring our hearts to you. Hailing from Razatan across the sea. Absent the incomparable, transcendent, truth falsium. Today we have prepared a sumptuous feast for your eyes and ears. Let the soaring melodies and the stirring, striking steps of our dances reach your heart and spirit your way to a distant world. Just and they are. Betray not your trembling heart. Dance your dance till the last, and let them fall under your spell. Apologies, I did not mean to intrude upon your experience. Ignore my mutterings and enjoy the girl's performance. She is trained quite hard for this day, after all. I must say, you get herself a certain grace, don't you? But do excuse me, I forget myself. What's the time now? Forgive me for not having properly introduced myself. I'm Nashmira, principal dancer and leader of Troupe Falcion. And they are the girl whose performance you're admiring are my number one students and protege. Receiving it forward, right there. Have you ever harbored aspirations of stepping on stage, losing yourself in a whirlwind of music and motion, and enchanting your audience with your every movement? Forgive me, I know this is all quite sudden, and yet I could not help myself. From the first moments I laid eyes on you, I saw, how can I put it, poise could only be honed on the field of battle. Yes, there is no doubt in my mind you would make a fine dancer. See, you are confused, and for good reason. There are forms of dance meant merely to grace a stage. But then there is the art of true Falcion. We dance the Kriegsdance. Dance of war so ancient it is said to predate even the founding of our city. Our dance is trained primarily in two techniques, each with applications both ornamental and martial. For one, we are proficient in tossing throwing weapons, which are most dazzling to the eyes, even more damaging to any unfortunate foes they strike. The second is, of course, dancing itself. Perhaps you have already felt it, but it is believed that there are mystical powers to our movements, which can serve to heighten senses, lift spirits, drive weakness and worry from people's hearts. People of yours, you have done well to rebuild this realm in the calamity's wake. There are scars that still go unhealed, and the specter of war still looms large over the land. The art of dance might serve in some small way to ease worries and fears, offer succor to the hearts of your audience far and wide. Nothing would bring our humble troupe greater honor, so that I decide to lead Troupe Falcion on a tour of this realm. There is, however, a bit of a rub. You have come with only 2 dances, Renee and myself. Still nursing an injury I suffered on the voyage over.
My protege is a talented one, but I can hardly ask her to bear the burden of door alone. So I felt compelled to reach out to you. I can assure you that the arrangement would be to our mutual benefit. Should you offer us your aid, I will personally instruct you in the art of the Crescents. Art that will avail you not only on the stage, but in the field of battle as well. Worry not. I will not force you to trust your decision. We must begin rehearsal for our next performance. Do give some thought to my offer. Sing me out again, should you be so inclined.
Alright, wow. Yeah. Well, that's a lot of that. Yeah. In the midst of appreciating the performance, you appear to have caught the attention of one Mistress Nashmira, troupe Ffxiv's principal dancer, who approaches you with an enticing offer. In exchange for your assistance with the troupe's tour of Eorzea, she will personally instruct you in the art of the Kriegsdans, the ancient war dance passed down from her ancestors, which promises will avail you not only on the stage, but in your adventures as well. Well, I gotta jump out of here, actually. I got a kind of a thing tonight, I believe. So yeah, I've been kind of doing this and, not, trying to push it too much. This is a good place. Kind of stop, I guess. It seems like a good place to stop. Yeah, maybe I can analyze that right quick, because I got some of that, but sometimes when reading, I don't know what in the world people are trying to say. Especially like reading this stuff. Anyway, let's see. The second is, of course, art dancers train primarily in two techniques, ornamental and martial. So it's like pretty and let's see. Forgive me for not having properly introduced myself. Nashmira. Got a couple of minutes, I believe. Come see our little show, have you? On behalf of Troop Falcion, I welcome you, troop mates, to the final preparations as we speak. Hopefully they're not trying to sell me insurance at that point. We have prepared a sumptuous feast for your eyes and ears, the dancing stuff. Let the soaring melodies and the stirring, striking steps reach your heart. Spiritual way to a distant world. Yes, just so, Britannia, betray not your trembling heart, dance your dance till the last, and let them follow you to spell. I do not mean a mistake. Carry yourself a certain grace, don't you? Oh, but excuse me, I forget. Forgive me, and I am properly. I am Nash Mir, principal dancer and leader of Troop Falcion. Performance you're admiring, #1 student protege. Yeah, that was that beautiful girl that was danced just a little bit ago. May seem a bit forward, but straight tell. But see, Tay Prel, that's a shampoo. Tay, oh yeah. Well, anyway, have you ever harbored aspirations of stepping on stage, of losing yourself in a whirlwind of music and motion, entertaining your audience? Well, I think Martin, probably the Warrior of Light, has definitely harbored thoughts of that. Forgive me, I know this is all quite sudden, yet I could not help myself from the first moment I laid eyes on you. My character's name is the Warrior of Light, the Wool. I should name my character Wool, that might be funny. Anyway, from the first moment I laid eyes on you, I saw, how can I put it, poise. I'm going to be hauled on the field of battle. Yeah, you got that right. They're like 10, 20 feet tall. Yes, there's no doubt in my mind you would make a fine dancer. Yeah, dancer, that's an understatement. That dude could lead troops. I see you are confused, and for good reason. Allow me to explain. Your forms dance meant merely to grace a stage. Then there's the art of Troop Falcion. I think we're coming to the bread and butter here of the dancer stuff. We dance the Kriegsdance, dance of war. So ancient, it is said to predate even the founding of our city, which is from Raza Han somewhere, I think. Yeah, anyway. Our dancers trained primarily in two techniques, each with applications both ornamental and martial. So yeah, pretty and painful. Who could say that ever? For one, we are proficient in tossing throwing weapons. Yes, which are most dazzling to the eyes and more damaging to any unfortunate foes they strike. Yeah, like Xena, Warrior Princess. I think she used to use the chakra. That was a crazy show. Beautiful in its beauty. The second is, of course, dancing itself. Perhaps you have already felt it, but it is believed that there are mystical powers to our movements. I've only got a couple more minutes here. Let's fly through this. The second is, of course, dancing itself. Perhaps you have already felt it, but it's believed that there are mystical powers to our movements which serve heightened senses, spirits, drive weaknesses, and worry for people's hearts. Maybe these chakra are, they're freaking endowed with, different types of herbs, and as they, split in two, they just, they waft up into the nostril and, give you a calming effect as you have to watch your pelvis be separated from your hairline, as it were, I guess. Second, of course, perhaps you already felt it, but it's believed that there are mystical powers to our movements, serve to heighten senses, drive weakness. Oh, yeah, that's what I just... The people of yours, you have done well to rebuild this realm in the calamity's wake. People of yours, you have done well to rebuild this realm, the calamity's wake. Scars still go unhealed, and the specter of war still looms large over our head. One of those. If our art of dance might serve some small way to ease worries and fears and offer succor to the hearts of yours, far and wide. Nothing would bring our humble troop greater honor. What time is it? Must be getting pretty close. Oh yeah, still got a couple minutes. Okay, a minute there. That's like 5 minutes, probably, with each one of those. If our art of dance might serve in some small way to ease worries and fears and offer succor to the hearts of Eorzeans far and wide, nothing would bring our humble troop greater honor. And so did I decide to leap. Yeah, well, okay. And so did I decide to lead the troop of Falcion on a tour of this realm. Okay, well, I think that my consciousness just leaped down to whatever. Speaking of leaping, oh, somebody's mowing the grass outside. That could have taken it all away. Yeah. See that, feel that, know that now, somewhere in my brain. That's a funny poem. Anyway, people of Eorzea have done well to rebuild this realm in the calamity's wake. Their scars still go unhealed. Spectre of war still looms large over the land. All I hear is that's all I hear is just grass cutting. Anyway, people of Eorzea have done well to rebuild this realm in the calamity's wake, yet their scars are still growing healed. The spectre of war still looms large over the land. If our art of dance might serve in some small way to ease worries and fears, offer succor to the hearts of Eorzeans far and wide, nothing will bring our humble troop greater honor. Set it outside to lead death. Set it outside the lead troop Falcion on towards this man. So, yeah, this person next to me, they're just touring Eorzea. Make a simple noise. Hopefully don't make too much noise. Maybe swish, 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 swish. Otherwise, it's just blue, 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 blue. Anyway. There is, however, a bit of a rub. We have come with only two dancers. Renea and myself. And I'm still nursing an injury as on the voyage over. That could be a lot of things. Giant piranha jumped on the deck. You had to catch the piranha. You tried to jump on it. You lost a tit. That could be that could definitely be a rub, I guess, or maybe less of a rub. Anyway, watch out for the piranhas jumping on deck, dancing on your tits. My protege is a talented one, but I can hardly ask her to bear the burden of tour alone. She doesn't want to be toured alone, naturally. So I felt compelled to reach out to you. Yeah, protege is talented one, hardly ask her to bear the burden of tour alone. But there's so much in that. So freaking much in that. My protege is a talented one, is she? So, like, only one. It has nothing to do with, like, her genitals. She's the only one. It's like protege is a talented one. Right in her mind, right in her brain, but not in her, like, phallic regions. So you wouldn't want to say, like, my protege's talent's like 15. Just better than a 10. No, okay. Alright. Anyway, how can I fool? But I can hardly ask her to bear the burden of tour alone. Naturally, she wouldn't want to tour alone because, Who would? Really? I mean, what are you going to do alone? You got a rifle, you're going to just like hunt different people down. Some government's probably going to tell you to do that. Columbus, he was just doing it all alone. Nobody on his boat. We have come with 2 dancers and I'm still hunting. Oh, wait. Lead troop Falcion. Oh, yeah, they're still touring. Is, however, a bit of a rub. Sounds like sandpaper. We have come with only 2 dancers. Renah, still nursing an injury. Oh, yeah, there's the Piranha. Protege is a talented one. Hardly asked her to bear the burden of tour alone, and so I felt compelled to reach out to you, to Martin, Warrior of Light, yeah. Okay, I can assure you that the arrangement would be to our mutual benefit, yeah, because Martin dances a lot. He is great at dancing, he truly is. Yeah, the Warrior of Light, he's one of the best dancers. He's danced with some of the greatest in the realm. Should you offer us your aid, I will personally instruct you in the art of the cloth stomp, an art that will avail you not only on the stage, but on the field of battle as well. That might not be so bad. Worry not. I will not force you to rush your decision. Well, that could be good, I guess, because stuff must be done. In the meantime, I suppose, we must begin rehearsal for our next performance. Right now, well, that might not be so bad. Do give some thought to my offer and seek me out again. Should you be so inclined? Inclination, incline. That leads to, you're saying incline. I mean, you know, what are you going to do to a corpse? Just stick them upright? No, you're going to... Are you gonna, maybe, inclination, incline, incline, what else? I don't know, giveaways, anyway, yeah, it's getting close to 8 o'clock, the hour of blah, blah, blah. Guess I gotta go. I think my cab will be here soon. So, yeah, fairly well.